So let's implement Tf-Idf in my Node.js project. So as you see, I have already taken the job description and the resume, which we are going to match with the job description. So in the resume, I have one array of object. There you can see the name, the text. I mean, this text is basically describing about this person tech stacks, right? So this person has Node.js, microservices, Express, and MongoDB. This person has Python, Django. Charlie has this one, full stack JavaScript, and the fourth one is the she is having Golang backend developer. Okay, and my job description is we are hiring a Node.js developer to build REST APIs with Express and MongoDB. Now I will make one project on resume matcher. So I will develop one after another. So multiple function will work in this project. So I will do it fast. Otherwise, this video will be too long. I will make first function and then I will console log and I will show you what will be the output of that function. So first function I will be naming it as normalize. Normalize this function basically normalize few terms, right? So as you see from the job description, we are searching for the job which is specific to Node.js and JavaScript, and if that person is containing the experience in AWS, that is also fine. So at first we will do one thing, we will pass one text and we will see if that particular text containing any Node.js term or not. If that particular text contain Node.js term, then we will make it as a lowercase, right? So we will do text dot to lowercase. This is a JavaScript built-in function, and then we will use some regular expression to change the caps Node.js into a smaller version of in the smaller case, I mean lowercase Node.js. So for that we have to do this is basically we have placed some, so this will replace by lowercase Node.js. Okay, the same thing we will do if there is any REST API. Okay, because if you check in the job description, you can see there it is in the job description, there it is, the REST API is in a caps format it is written. Okay, so we will also the same thing with that also. Okay, so for that we have to do so basically the meaning of this question mark is after the REST APIs any string can be there. That means that is the reason I am putting the question mark over there. Okay, so now so the moment it will have any text containing REST API, it will transform that into a lowercase REST API. So this normalization function basically to do this, and we will return directly this text to it. Okay, now we will see what is the console log, what is the console of this log of this function, so that you can understand step by step. So now let's pass this job description alone because these are text. We will see in our command prompt. We will do node you see it has printed our text with Node.js, and the REST API, the caps REST API now turns into lowercase REST API. So for all the text, this is for the job description, and now if I do the same thing with this text, this also do the same thing. Like for Node.js, this will also transfer into lowercase Node.js. Okay, so this function basically do this. Now we have one main function which is the name of that function, basically I keep it as function. Okay, let's do some description of this. So this is basically a building Tf-Idf space. Okay, so for that we are keeping the name of that function as preprocess. Okay, this also will take one raw text. Okay, so at first this text will come, and then we will do one thing, then we will do let t, and we know whatever text we are having at first, we will pass that text into the normalize function so that that particular text can be normalized. Okay, now this is done. Now here comes the natural library. So we have to do tokenizer. Tokenizer basically natural dot we have one word tokenizer. Okay, word tokenizer. Now we have to do let tokens equals to tokenizer dot tokenize, and we will pass this t, the normalized text. Okay, Now let's see the output console log. I will also do a return. And also at the same time, you will see I'm using the natural object by using new. So this natural library I have already included in my Node.js file. For you also have to add this. It will be suggested, please do code with me so that you can understand line by line. Okay, I will also do the same thing now. Instead of doing normalize, we will do the same thing with preprocess function. Okay, we will do preprocess and we will do the same thing and we will see what is the outcome. Okay. What is the outcome? So for that, we will be doing the same thing. Now instead of initialize every time the server, we can do one thing. We can restart this. So you see, it is basically segregate tokenizer. I have already described this in my previous video to check what this tokenizer basically do. So this basically split this complete string into an array based on the space. The moment it is checking some space exists or not. The moment it is having some space, it is just segregating that with the comma separator and making all the string inside an array. Okay, so this is basically the functionality of tokenizer. Now we will do the same thing for all the text. Now this resume text, we will also do the same operation with this resume text. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now we have to do some filter operation. Okay, filter operation based on, okay, at first let me write out this filter operation. So let filtered. Okay, so these tokens, we will filter this. Okay, we will filter this array based on what, then we will do TOK, and then we will check if TOK dot length, okay, greater than 1 and natural dot stopwords dot includes TOK So this line basically means, so this basically filter the token, this array, this string array. This basically check the each string length if it is greater than 1. So now if it is greater than 1, then what it will do, natural but stopwords dot include. We will see, like stopword means the and I, like a few words which come repeatedly in a sentence, and also this is an unnecessary word like I, a, and these kind of words are known as stopwords. So natural has a already built-in library which is known as stopwords, and so we are checking that stopwords basically including that a, I, or the or not. So if it is basically containing those stopwords, then it will filter out, it will remove those and give us the fresh array without the stopwords. Okay, so in the next we will do let after filter equals to, we will do some mapping filtered dot map also the same functionality. We will do the same thing. Okay, and we will do now here we will learn one more thing, that is natural dot Porter stemmer. So Porter stemmer, now you will learn one more word. So one is stopword and the second is Porter stemmer, and then we will do stem, and then we also pass TOK. Okay, now after that what I will do, I will do return after filter dot join. We will do this. Okay. Now what is the meaning of the second line? This after filter. Filtered I have already explained. So filter basically it will check the length is greater than 1 or not, it is greater than 1, and then it will check like that particular word is not a stopword by using natural stopword library, right? Then only it will return us that filtered array. So if we do some checking what this filtered array is basically logging, let's see filter, and let's see the second line, that means the after filter. So after filter basically, as you see, the Porter stemmer. So Porter stemmer means this basically, if you, like in any sentence you can see the databases and then you see running. So this basically do databases, and it will turns it into database. Also running, if you see something like running, it will turn it into run, right? right? So this way, so this potter stemmer basically stem a particular word like this way. If it is database, then it will keep it as database, and if it is running, then it will keep it as run. So let's see. And also after this we will see what should be the filtered and console log for the filtered, and for the second one console log is for after filter. This two function is very important function, normalize and also this pre-process. Okay, let's see what is the output. Every time I'm just restarting the server, instead of that we can install node 1. Okay, let's see. Okay, this console log I'm removing so that we can understand. You see now this, you are not able to see any particular string which has length 1. All string has length more than 1. Also there is no stop word like A and B where it was previously in there, right? Like so many stop word you will see in the previous word, so it has already removed in this array. And after that also you see there is hiring. Now they also stem the word hiring to hire. Okay, now let's see if there is okay expected to expect. Okay, practices to practice. Okay, these things work like magic. These are all the built-in library of natural and many functionality of natural, so I just only used to. So stop words for basically those kind of conjunction, and then and a article for removing those kind of words, and this potter stemmer basically stem the word by keeping hiring as hire, and then node.js to node.j, the last s has removed now. Okay, this way. Okay, so this is the main function, one of the main functionality, not the main, one of the main functionality. Okay, so we are done with this function. So now let's proceed with the next function. Now we will generate the Tf-Idf space. So generate Tf-Idf space. Okay. Now here you can see we will use the Tf-Idf library of natural. So we will keep that name as Tf-Idf so that you can understand very well. And we will do new natural dot Tf-Idf. Okay. So in the Tf-Idf, this basically 1 second. Okay, I think I did something. This one is not the small one, this should be the caps one. Okay, dot tf, okay, the first one. Okay, this is the main functionality. You see, the moment I have imported this function, it is giving me the what are the required params. So this is deserialized, and these are the params we have to pass over here. Now let's see. So at first we have to do, we will do this thing. We will calculate Tf-Idf for the job description at first. So let's do job dec equals to, at first we will do pre-process. In the pre-process we will at first pass the job description. So the job description is this one. Okay, so once the pre-process is done, then we will do Tf-Idf dot add document. You see it is showing the add document functionality of Tf-Idf, and inside that we will pass this job dec. Okay, alright, we can do some job description, actually already job details. Okay, that should be the base name, job details. So these job details you can pass over here. So at first job details we are passing in the job details the pre-process job description, and then we can Tf-Idf add document job details. Okay, yes. After that we have to do okay. Now let's do a console log and see what this basically add document do. Add document is nothing but it will generate one model object. Okay, for Tf-Idf. Let's see. Yeah, you see it has basically created one object. Inside that object we have one documents array. Okay, this is basically in the moment we will do Tf-Idf dot add document. This is basically pushing that particular object inside this document array. Okay, and then you see all the string, this one hire node.js, this is basically keeping it as some value 1 1 1 1. So this basically one time occurs in array, one time only. All and every single string occurs only one time. That's why they're keeping this value as 1 1 1 1. Okay, now this is for the documents we do. Okay, so at first we add this document, this job description inside the document. Now we will do the same thing for the rest. Okay, so let's see. So now okay, let's remove this console log. We don't need this anymore. Now we will do, so resumes, take this resumes, and we will do resumes dot for each. Okay, so inside the for each we will do take the first index, then we okay, and then Tf-Idf dot add document. Okay, inside the add document we will do the same thing what we have done for job description. Inside this we will pass this R only. Okay, but not only R, because R means this first index, right? But we don't need to this complete object. We just only with this text, right? So we will do that thing only. So R dot text. Okay. Now you will see all the document including the job description has now inserted inside this documents array. Okay, now if I do this Tf-Idf already in console log mode, so let's see what will happen. You see all the including job description, all the resumes also inside this array. So this is basically the functionality of Tf-Idf for calculating the Tf-Idf for each and every single individual string. Okay, now let's see. Now we have to do as we already know, the first index is containing the job description. So the reason behind it, we will compare our each and every resume with this index 0. Okay, that is the reason we keep this job description in the first index, and from 1 to 3 4 this till from 1 to 4 index we have our resume, right? Resume processing arrays right now. So we I'll be taking this first index. So now let's do it how we can do that. So let's we can do like vocab. So for first one I am taking this. So inside Tf-Idf there will be one more function, list terms. Okay, inside the list term we will be having the first one. So list term means it will print all the complete list inside the Tf-Idf, and from that complete list we are taking the 0th index. Okay, so if we keep this 0th index, you will see the only job description will come. Okay, now we can do one thing. We can do a console log to show you how this vocab is coming. Okay, now let's see. You see, it is calculating the TF of that particular term and the TF value and the IDF value. And Tf-Idf means TF into IDF. So it's a dot product. Dot product means the simple multiplication. So multiplying one with TF with IDF, and it is printing the value of Tf-Idf. Okay. So for the first job description, this Tf-Idf calculation is done. So we will do the same thing for the rest of the resume text. Okay. Now let's see.